Please use this app responsibly, watch first and practice later.
Advancing our technique on our forward, outside and inside curves is going to require us to learn how to carry our upper body from one check side to the opposite. So let's dive in here. We're going to start with our outside edges. Now we're going to have the skating side matching and leading the way, winning the race with the free side behind us. If you have forgotten a little about that, you can always review your basic outside curves
from our earlier stage.
So we set up with our arms in a large L shape, and we can think of this as if we're holding an object like a basket of laundry or a big box or a TV, and we're going to move that from one side to the other. Remember, you're imagining you've got an object between these arms, so they're going to move together in unison, and they're going to move actually because you're rotating gently, gently, gently at the rib cage and the waist, very small amount to draw those arms and shoulders across to the opposite side. Now that's going to be the first stage of this. We make our glide and we start to move those shoulders across to the opposite side, and then we have to get our next foot ready for action. And that's how we're going to complete our curve. So our foot starts behind,
resting at the back.
We move our imaginary object with our arms across, and we bring our foot to the front, and we take a rest.
Let's rehearse just the shapes. Follow me as if I was your image in a mirror. Match up your arms and legs. Carry your L to the opposite side, and then carefully draw forward your next foot, ready to make a step. Starting this drill from stationary has triple benefits. It makes us practice the T-push, improves our weight transfer, and our curved glide. You may notice that each of our demonstration glides forms approximately one full circle. While the amount of curve or circle skated is not critical yet, taking the time to move the upper body slowly and with controlled coordination certainly is. Remember, these movements are not natural. They are contrived and can take some time to get used to, like trying to say a tongue twister or trying to pat your head and rub your stomach at the same time. You'll get it, just practice.
The opposition position that we need for our forward inside curves in our advanced method is going to start again with a large L shape. However, instead of having matching feet like we had in the outside edges, we're going to have the opposite foot ready to engage with our glide. But the same principle of how the upper body will move. So we take this imaginary object, and as we're gliding, we're going to move it across slowly and gently to the opposite side, starting from outside of the circle and gently moving it into the circle. As we do this action, we're going to find that the free leg needs to change from slightly turned out to slightly turned parallel so that we can be balanced and ready to glide on again.
Are you ready to mirror me? Reach forward one arm and stand on the opposite foot. Gently carry your L to the opposite side and close your free leg, and then bring the foot to the front. Let's do the opposite side. Attention to detail with our shapes always stands us in good stead, so start tidy with a clean T-push. Then draw the free foot into its resting spot before you start to make the transition for your L shape from out to inside the circle. Hockey skaters, it's going to be the same series of movements for you The only difference is that you can have a slightly more relaxed style, but generally the control of the limbs should be maintained.